Hi everyone, welcome back to the lovely Publy Quiz channel. It's time for another 6-round pub quiz. In this week's quiz, we've got a few different categories for you, so don't forget, let us know in the comments below the ones you really like and what got your attention. Coming up in this week's quiz, we've got the following categories: history, multi-choice, geography, movie round, music, and finally, find the connection. Good luck to all of you. Let's see how you go in your scores. Let us know how you go. In history, this is a nice and simple one. All you have to do is answer the question that appears. Number 1. Who was the first human to travel into space? Question number 2. What was the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America? Number 3. Who was the leader of Nazi Germany during World War II? Number 4. Which city was the first to be targeted by an atomic bomb? Number 5. Who was the longest reigning British monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? Question number 6. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? Question number 7. Who was the first emperor of China? Number 8. Which famous battle took place on June 6, 1944? Number 9. Who discovered America in 1492? And finally for the history, number 10. Which war was fought between the North and South regions of the United States? Well done. Time for multi-choice. Moving right in to pick the right answer. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Iron, gold, or diamond? Which country is famous for the Great Wall? Japan, India, or China? Who developed the theory of relativity? Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, or Isaac Newton? What is the capital of Japan? Is it Tokyo, Seoul, or Beijing? What is the chemical symbol for water? Is it CO2, O2, or H2O? Which is the largest mammal? The elephant, the giraffe, or the blue whale? Who was the first person to walk on the moon? Neil Armstrong, Yuri Gagarin, or Buzz Aldrin? What is the currency of the United Kingdom? Is it the euro? Is it pound sterling? Or is it the dollar? Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? Is it oxygen, carbon dioxide, or nitrogen? And finally, what is the tallest mountain in the world? Is it Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest, or K2? Now it's time to have a look at our answers. I hope you've all done really well. Let's find out. Question number 1. Who was the first human to travel into space? That was Yuri Gagarin. What was the name of the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America? And that was the Mayflower. Number 3. Who was the leader of Nazi Germany during World War II? Maybe an easy one for a lot of you out there. That was Adolf Hitler. Number 4. Which city was the first to be targeted by an atomic bomb? Congratulations if you got Hiroshima. Number 5. Who was the longest reigning British monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? And of course it was Queen Victoria. Number 6. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? And that was 1989. Who was the first emperor of China? Tricky one there. Qin Shi Huang. Which famous battle took place on June 6, 1944? D-Day, also known as the Normandy invasion. Who discovered America in 1492? I'm sure lots of you got this. It was Christopher Columbus. And finally, for our history section, which war was fought between the North and South regions of the United States? Of course, it was the American Civil War. Well done! Hope you did well in that round. Let's move on and have a look at our multi-choice and see how you did. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Well, of course, it's diamonds. Which country is famous for the Great Wall? The answer is China. Who developed the theory of relativity? B. Albert Einstein. What is the capital of Japan? Here we go, it's Tokyo. What is the chemical formula for water? Hope you got this one right. It's C, H2O. Which is the largest mammal? Well, the blue whale, of course. Who was the first person to walk on the moon? It was Neil Armstrong. What is the currency of the United Kingdom? That's pound sterling. Which gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? Carbon dioxide. And finally, what is the tallest mountain in the world? It's Mount Everest. Well, I hope you're doing really well in that round. Do let us know what your favourite questions were, or if something was maybe a little bit hard. I do try and mix up all the questions so we've got a combination of medium, some hard ones, and some easy ones to help us get through as well. Let me know how you found them. In just a moment, we've got to move on to the next rounds, 3 and 4, so get ready for that. Pen and paper sharpened up, and of course it's a pub quiz. Bring your own beer. Alright, it's time for us now to move on to the quiz rounds 3 and 4. Let's have a look. So we've got a music round and then a find the connection round, just like we had last week, for you to find the connection as we go. Let's get into it. First up, the geography round. Number 1, what monetary unit is shared by Mexico, Argentina, Chile, and Colombia? Number 2, which continent has the larger population? Europe, Africa, or North America? Number 3, Machu Picchu is found in which South American country? How many islands does Fiji have? Number 5. In which city did Alan Partridge have his radio show? Number 6. Name the 2 London boroughs beginning with E. It's a tough one if you're not in England. Number 7. Which is further north? Llandudno, Leeds, or Lincoln? And I apologise for my pronunciation. Number 8. The Atlantic meets which other ocean at the Cape of Good Hope? Number 9. In which city is the headquarters for Interpol? And number 10. What is generally accepted to be the oldest golf course in the world? Okay, now it is time to name the movie with the tricky emojis. Good luck on this, you won't need me, but I'll see you after. Let's get back in and have a look at the geography round answers. First of all, what monetary unit is shared by Mexico, Argentina, Chile and Colombia? The answer is the peso. Number 2, which continent has the larger population, Europe, Africa or North America? And the answer is Africa. Number 3, Machu Picchu is found in which South American country? And that is Peru. Number 4, how many islands does Fiji have? The answer is 333. It rhymes with Fiji, 333. Number 5. In which city did Alan Partridge have his radio show? And that was in Norwich. Number 6. Name the 2 London boroughs beginning with E. They are Ealing and Enfield. Well done if you got it. Which is further north? Llandudno, Leeds or Lincoln? And the answer is Leeds. Still apologising for my pronunciation. Okay, number 8. The Atlantic meets which other ocean? The Cape of Good Hope? The Indian Ocean. Number 9. In which city is the headquarters of Interpol? That is in Paris. And finally, for our geography round, what is generally accepted to be the oldest golf course in the world? It is St. Andrews. Okay, it's time now to have a look at the answers from the Name the Movie emojis. I hope you did really well. Let's find out. This was The Godfather. A bike, a moon and an alien? Of course, that one was E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Back to the Future. And The Hunger Games. Deadpool. Of course, it's The Revenant. The music, the dancing. Of course, this one had to be La La Land. A tornado and some red shoes. Lucky guess, The Wizard of Oz. Music in the Mountains. It's The Sound of Music. Jaws. Two superheroes? It is The Avengers. Clown in a red balloon. Can only be one thing, that is the movie It. Get Out. You know it if you've seen it. And The Silence of the Lambs. And finally, the boxing gloves, the trophy, the United States. Of course, that was the movie Rocky. I hope you did really well for all of the emojis in that one. It can be a difficult kind of quiz, but that's why I have different rounds. Cut. Okay, you've made it through the first 4 rounds. Well done, I hope you're scoring well. Don't forget, let us know in the comments below if there are questions that you particularly enjoy, or if they're too easy or too hard. The more feedback that you can give me, the more I can adapt the quizzes as we make them every week. At the same time, don't forget to like and subscribe, you know the deal. If you do that, then you'll also get notified of the shorts and the other small quiz pieces that we post every week. In the meantime, let's have a look at the next couple of rounds. We have got music, and we've got Find the Connection. Let's go to it now. Alrighty. Question number 1. In 1980, Brian Johnson took over as the lead singer of what hard rock band? Number 2. In Billy Joel's song Piano Man, who or what is the old man making love to? Number 3. Rock Lobster and Love Shack are both hits by which band? Number 4. What song by what band starts with the line, "When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me"? Number 5. What was Robbie Williams' first solo number 1 UK hit of 1998 that included the line, "Some say that we're players, some say that we are pawns"? Number 6. What LVB is a deaf Austrian composer? Number 7. What record label was founded by the Beatles in 1968? Question number 8. Who had a 1986 number 1 UK hit song with "Every Loser Wins," but is better known for his acting ability? Number 9. Which RSF was too sexy in the early 90s? And finally on the music, who wrote HMS Pinafore? Now it's time for the connection round. It's 4 questions with 4 answers, and then there'll be 1 connecting theme for an extra point. Let's see how you go this week. Number 1. Which US TV actor and singer who had 2 UK number 1 hit singles died aged 80 on January 4, 2024? Number 2. In 1962, who was replaced by Richard Starkey as drummer in a popular beat group? Number 3. Mark Almond first found fame as the vocalist with which 80s pop duo? Number 4. Which current radio and TV presenter was once a member of the pop group Hearsay? And here are those questions together. If you need a moment, just pause so you can go over them and have a think. Some tough questions this week. Okay, moving on to the answers. First of all, back to the music trivia. In 1980, Brian Johnson took over as lead singer of what hard rock band? AC/DC is the band. On to question 2. In Billy Joel's song Piano Man, who or what is the old man making love to? And that was Tonic and Gin. Moving on, Rock Lobster and Love Shack are both hits by which band? The B-52s. What song by what band starts with the line, "When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me"? That is, of course, the Beatles' Let It Be. Number 5. What was Robbie Williams' first solo number 1 UK hit of 1988 that had the line, "Some say we are players, some say we are pawns"? That's Millennium. Number 6. What LVB is a deaf Austrian composer? It's not really a trick. Ludwig van Beethoven. Okay, and number 7. What record label was founded by the Beatles in 1968? And that was Apple. Who had a 1986 number 1 UK hit song with "Every Loser Wins," but is better known for his acting ability? Nick Berry. Bit of a tough one. Number 9. Which RSF were too sexy in the early 90s? And that was Right Said Fred. Okay, and finally in the music round, who wrote HMS Pinafore? That was Gilbert and Sullivan. Let's move on to round 6, connection round answers. Okay, which US actor? That was David Soul. Who was replaced by Richard Starkey? Pete Best was the person who replaced Richard Starkey. Mark Almond was with 80s pop duo Soft Cell. Are you getting the link yet? And the current radio and TV presenter was Myleene Klass. Let's have a look at all of those together. So we've got David Soul, Pete Best, Soft Cell, and Myleene Klass. Did you get the connection? So the word to go is Soul, Best, Cell, and Klass is mate. Congratulations if you got that. Some of those questions were pretty tricky this time around. That's it for this week's 6-round pub quiz. It was 65 points. Let me know in the comments below how many points you got. Tell us about your favourite question. I hope you really enjoyed it. We like making up some different rounds and different formats as well for you to try. Anyway, look forward to seeing you next week. Don't forget to subscribe so you get that notification when it happens. See you then.